Hey Paul, I'm General Red Strategist and welcome back to the channel for some more Let's Watch content. So, as promised, we're going to be doing some more Backrooms content today, rather reacting to some Backrooms content. So, I've already done a couple of videos reacting to content by a channel called Backrooms Merchant, and I assume they've got some more stuff in the works at the moment, which probably won't be released for a while. So in the meantime, we're going to have a look at some other channels. So we're going to be looking today at a channel called Ruster. Now, this channel was kind enough to respond to one of my various emails that I've been sending around, just basically asking for permission to do Let's Watch / reaction content. This person said, absolutely, go ahead. They're absolutely fine with it. So this channel has about 17 videos, all based around the Backrooms, and we'll be reacting to all of them. Not necessarily all of them in this video, but we'll be reacting to a fair number of them. So there are varying lengths. Some of these videos are quite short, maybe about a minute or even less, a couple of minutes. Then you have other ones which are getting towards 10 minutes, potentially even higher. I didn't actually look at the runtimes for all of them, just looked at a quick selection. But also, judging by some of the thumbnails, it looks like this is going to be quite a monster-focused take on the Backrooms, because a lot of the thumbnails have what appear to be very creepy-looking entities of various kinds in them. So that's the kind of Backrooms horror that we're probably going to be encountering in this particular series. Now, the other thing, obviously, I'm curious to see with this one is kind of like the Backrooms Merchant videos. I wonder if there's kind of like a overarching connection or story between all of these videos, or if they're just sort of isolated little stories of their own. You know what I mean? Because if you saw my Backrooms Merchant ones, you'll know, of course, that in his videos, their videos, whoever they are, they basically had it where 3 of their videos, not the first one, but certainly the subsequent 3, effectively all kind of follow on from each other. It's the same character encountering different situations in the Backrooms. So I'm kind of curious if Ruster's content is going to be fairly similar. So yeah. Now, with the Backrooms Merchant videos, that first episode I did reacting to their content, I sort of did jump cuts between each video. I'm thinking, actually, to make the editing process a bit smoother and easier this time round, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just going to let each video sort of, hopefully, run on from the next one, kind of autoplay a bit. And so I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe we'll see if we can aim for about half of the videos in the playlist in this one episode, and then I'll record another one where we'll do the remainder and all that, possibly, just depending on how long they are, etc, etc. So yeah, I mean, honestly, without further ado, I don't think there's anything else for me to really gas on about here, so let's actually get to the videos. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this first video is Backrooms level 922336854775807 parentheses found footage. So judging by the thumbnail, this is that one level of the Backrooms that it's kind of like a spiral staircase, I do believe. So it'll be an interesting place to start, this one. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. It's about a minute in total. As usual, I'll pause the video from time to time if there's something particularly interesting. Lucas C. 10th of February 1993, or 2nd of October. The Backrooms found footage. Okay, there's your number. Oh. So this is less than a minute in total, this one. Oh, sorry, not less than. Just over a minute, rather. Oh. Where are you, Protag? Okay. Oh shit. Did he get got by something? Or is that like Escape the Backrooms, where you fall down the middle and it takes you somewhere else?
Humans need such a
I don't care, Purina, about your cat food. Get on out of here. Okay, yeah, it's auto-playing. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that was that one there, which was kind of interesting. Not obviously much to that, but it is, I don't know, I suppose, kind of like Backrooms Merchant. I wonder if that was maybe one of Ruster's earliest attempts at making a video, so they kept it fairly simple. Right, this next one is Backrooms level 558, Neighbourhood. Found footage, alright. Starting 3, 2, 1, go. We'll whiz through a couple of the quick ones first. So Lucas C again. Okay, it's now 7/10th, or 10th of 7th, so... Okay, so that's got to be a day. It's got to be an American date format then. So it's the 7th of October. Alright. Oh. Yikes. That's not a place where you want to be, clearly. Bring my cup of tea a bit closer, actually, so I can reach it. So I'm not scrambling across my desk and all that. Here we are. I feel like something's going to jump out at you, buddy. Something pretty bad. This one's just under 1 minute and 30 seconds in total. So the question is, does this directly follow on from what we just saw on the staircase? I'm going to assume yes, because the name in the bottom right was also Lucas C. Let's assume it's the same person. Yeah, you don't want to hear something like that, do you? Okay, that was the end of that one. Weird. Really friggin' weird. Is there a way for me to just sort of skip back to previous videos without necessarily having to basically minimise them? I don't know. I don't think there is. But, well, you know, I mean, there wasn't actually much to be seen there. It was more to do with the audio, that was. But, yeah, that was kind of creepy. I guess it was kind of like purposefully not showing us what was generating, or making that noise, rather. We just have to assume that it is something something horrible. Yeah, because so these, it looks like these maybe are following on one from the other then, because the first one, that was something like 3rd of October, that one. This one was 7th, so this is subsequently after the staircase. Alright, this is Backrooms level 22 parking lot found footage, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. What's the date on this one? Oh, 2nd 10th. That's 10th of February 1994. Lucas C again, so we've gone forward to the next year, level 22. Should probably put an epilepsy warning on this video. So this is the parking lot. This is the one. Oh, this is going to be skin stealers, whatever they are. Maybe. Oh, we have voice acting now. I'd advise not calling out. This is a bit of a longer one, this is about 3 minutes, so getting more substantive. You know, I've also been thinking about the Kane Pixel series that I really want to do a reaction to. I've still not had a reply, probably again because he's so busy. Then again, I know there's lots of people who have reacted to the Kane Pixels backroom stuff, so I assume he's probably okay with it. I'm just wondering if maybe I should just bite the bullet and do a reaction to the Kane Pixels backroom series. Uh-oh. That's the sound of voices again. Says Captain Obvious. Oh, we don't like that. Whatever it is. Is that skin stealers or mimics or something trying to draw you in? So this is not quite the level of the Backrooms I thought it would be, because I was thinking of obviously in a lot of Backrooms games where you have sort of like the multi-story car park. I was thinking it was going to be that one. This one feels more like an open-air car park. Help. Wait, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What are they saying? Help me? What are they saying? One of them says help. I can't quite tell what the other one says. Oh! Yeah, you want to get away from that thing. I knew it was going to be a mimic or something. It's always a mimic, something horrible in any Backrooms media. It's actually not much longer, is there? No, less than a minute. No. Yeah, you don't want to be near that guy. You're going to find your way out. Uh-oh. Oh, you found an edge. Oh, what the? Weird lights blooming. Yep, you found the edge and you fell off it. You just jump. That's probably it, isn't it? Okay, it's about to go to the next video, I think.
From director.
Oh, for God's sake, another bloody advert for the Phoenician scheme in cinemas now. And it's a 15-second one and we can't bloody skip it. Well, you're not getting free advertisement here. Phoenician scheme, I'm turning the sound off of that. That was an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, definitely felt more fleshed out than the other ones that we've seen so far. Just in terms of, you know, this probably is Ruster now getting better and, you know, their skills are improving and they're starting to extend it out, build like a bigger environment and have more happening within it. Alright, so this is Backrooms level 3999, arcade, found footage. Okay, let's see if this one follows on. So, we started in 1993, then that previous one was 1994, specifically February, so we're still in 1994, except a little later on. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's interesting. License for private home exhibition. Oh, okay, it's 13th of February, so slightly later on, and it's still our same pro tag. Yes, wait, what does that say? Oh, this is only less than a minute, this one. This is actually not very long. Hang on, what's that? SOS? Something... Namco SOS game? Okay, no, I just wanted to see in case there was something on the screen that was kind of weird. Alright, resume in 3, 2, 1, go. This was a level in... Oh! Wait a fucking minute. A fucking researcher standing there playing one of the games. At least if you get trapped on that level... Never mind. Okay, the games are dangerous. Oh. What? The shit just happened? Okay, hang on. Hey, whoa. What the hell just happened at the end there? Hold on, wait. We have to go back. We have to friggin' just go back and see that one again. Hold on. Piss off with the friggin' bloody Phoenician scheme adverts. I don't give a shit about this. I need to look at what was at the end there, because that was kind of weird. That was. Hold on, because I've got to wait for this unskippable fucking advert. Obviously, right? Wait. So it was like that guy who we saw on the game here. He like gets sucked into the machine. Something like that. But then it was like the ceiling opens up and there's a giant dude. What? Well, this got very surreal. Okay, so that was that, whatever that was. That was a strange one. Backrooms escaping the pool rooms, found footage. This is another less than 1 minute one, 55 seconds. Alright, hold on. So it's June the 4th, 1944 now. We've gone ahead a couple of months. Still Lucas E though. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Can you hear me? Going for additional information.
So Lucas E is a researcher then, I take it, for whatever organisation is canonical in Ruster's.
Commander Nico, I'm entering Sector 6.
In Ruster's canon that they've made. You're entering Sexter?
Captain Nico, this is
Sector 6.
Going in to grab this cube. Over. Actually, the landing go, and your mission is to obey your report. Do not touch anything. I repeat, do not touch anything.
Oh, he's about to touch it. Jesus. Well, okay. That was an interesting one. God, this is only like 23 seconds, this one. Alright, so was there some kind of weird effect going on in that environment that caused the guy to basically try and pick up the cube? Is that the death of Luca? And are we on to a different protag now, potentially? This next one is Backrooms Smiler Encounter, parentheses, found footage. 3, 2, 1, go. This will be a quick one, this. I think the title is going to be self-explanatory here, isn't it? Visuals do look good there, though. That looks like it could be real. Oh, you see him there. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Oh, no. Oh, gosh, this is an interesting next one. SCP-173 and the Backrooms found footage. This is only 57 seconds. Are we actually going there, Luca? Luca, sorry, I called you by your character's name. Ruster. Are you actually going for the SCP Backrooms crossover, as I've seen a couple of other Backrooms media do? Interesting, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Still in... Oh, we're in June. Wait. It's 1993. Uh-oh. Okay, so you're a Class D personnel, are you, Luca? You're a convict.
There seems to be a problem with the door control system. The door isn't responding to any of our attempts to close it. So please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173.
No. It's like the opening of Backrooms Lost Tape, Chapter 2. Don't take your eyes off it, buddy. It'll get you. See? What did I tell you? So is that where we're going here? Is that going to be part of the overarching plot of these Ruster Backrooms videos? That there's an SCP angle to it as well? I mean, I understand though why quite a few media, Backrooms media seems to often sometimes combine these two things. Because it feels like, yeah, in some respects they do kind of go together. Because the thing is, obviously, Backrooms Lost Tape has the SCP Foundation as a thing in it. There's also that other Backrooms game I played quite a while ago, the Backroom Lost... what's it called? The Backroom Lost and Found, which also incorporated the SCP into its canon. So hang on, this was 1993, so we've skipped back in time here. So this is before the events of some of the things that we've seen, which is kind of peculiar. So, hang on, was the previous video also 1993 and I just didn't notice? There is no date on that one. What about the one before it? That was June 4th, 1994. Weird, okay. So, seems in this one that Lucas C actually dies. But then, well, I say he comes back in obviously the earlier videos, but maybe it's not him, maybe it's just someone else using his camera, who knows. Alright, let's just get to the next video. More bloody adverts. Luckily this is a skippable one. Go away. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is 40, but no, this is different. For a second I got confused when I saw the number. I thought, hang on, have we not just watched this one? Backrooms level minus 922-337-2036854-775-808 found footage. This is about 41 seconds, this. Another short one. 3, 2, 1, go. Still Lucas C. It's 4th of April 1994 now. Sorry, that's not in the game, if you just heard that. You can probably just hear a ice cream van in the background where I am. Where is he? Oh, he's there. He's on the road opposite me. As much as I would love to go down for ice cream right now, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, hopefully he won't be too much of a distraction, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, just in case you were confused and thought that was coming from the video, it's not. No. 3, 2, 1, go. That voiceover. That's what happens in SCP containment breach. Okay, well there we go. That was that one. Okay, we're on to a longer one now. It's just under 5 minutes. Yeah, that was yeah, I think it's definitely going to have to be an epilepsy warning, potentially at the start of this video, ladies and gentlemen, given these flashing colours and all that. I really need to make a note sometimes to myself with videos where there's flashing colours to try and put epilepsy warnings on them, because I always forget to do so, and I really, really should remember to actually do that. Yeah, that was weird, because that, you probably heard it just then in the video, but there was like a voice speaking over a loudspeaker, and it sounded a lot like the loudspeaker voice that you hear in Containment Breach, SCP Containment Breach, when obviously all the monsters and anomalies have been, well, managed to escape from containment and all that. Alright, let me just check, how many have we watched so far? Oh, we're up to, this is the 9th one, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if we watch this one. Actually, having said that, actually, a lot of the ones we still have yet to watch are quite big. Maybe we watch a couple more of them then, in that case. Watch this one. So, Backrooms Level 11, City, found footage. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, are you falling? It would appear you are. You survive, somehow. Ooh. Look at this place. We've not really seen any of the traditional backrooms, really, have we, so far in this one? On this channel, rather. Mainly it's been other types of liminal space, which I'm all here for, don't get me wrong. I mean, technically there was a little hint of traditional backrooms in the previous video at the start. There's no date or name on this one. Hang on, there was like something there then, standing there. What was that? When he turned around. What was I looking at there? Oh, it's a fire hydrant, this thing down it. I thought for a second it was like a weird researcher standing there or something, but it wasn't. Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Watch out for car entities that come blazing through the intersection when you're trying to cross. What's that rumble? Oh, what? Sorry, did this turn into Inception or something all of a sudden? What? I mean, yeah. It's definitely not what you want to see. Okay, very eerie. You've been there so long that it's now gone night, has it? Birds. Birds in the back rooms, that's not... it sounds like there's a lot of them actually. This might not be good. Maybe they're not birds, but something... Oh my god. Oh jeez. It's like Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, you got away, did you? You managed to avoid the flock of anomalous crows or whatever they were. And now there's something else there. Oh, you don't suppose... Oh, is this gonna transfer into the parking lot one? Oh. He drop his camera for a moment? Because this looks a lot like that parking lot video. Ah. I wonder if they are connected then. Oh. Okay. I was going to say, if they are connected, would this be before the events of the parking lot video or after? I mean, this one started out with him falling. So maybe after the parking lot one? I don't know. Maybe it'll clarify in a second. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Something's going to pop out. Oh god, for a second I thought, oh, hold up. That looks from, well, it looks a lot like the elevator the character was in that Smiler encounter one. No, it is the freaking elevator. Look, it's got the panel on the wall. So this flows into the Smiler encounter. Okay. Interesting. That's what I would assume anyway. Never mind. It doesn't. Well, I was just saying, we haven't had traditional backrooms yet. And here we are.
High quality nutrition developed with...
Was that actually it? Is that where it ends? Okay. God, they really want to advertise Purina cat food to me, don't they? Okay, curious. Okay, well in that case I'm not sure how that fits, if at all, with some of the previous videos. Maybe that's just its own thing. Not entirely sure. Alright, well this one's less than a minute, so we'll do this one as well, and possibly the next one, and then we might wrap the episode up, because all the videos after that I think are more substantive, so we could do a whole episode on those ones altogether. Right, Backrooms level 600, found footage. 3, 2, 1, go. Lucacy, 3rd of July 1994. So we've gone ahead in time again. Oh my god, what the heck? What is this friggin' Mario Rainbow Road? The subtitles.
Hey Lieutenant, check out my moves. Door open for me.
Wait, what does it say?
Keep this door open for me. Hey Lieutenant, check out my moves. Hey. Yeah, wait. I think I heard something. Oh.
You guys aren't taking this seriously, are you? Oh. Wow, okay. Oh. Hang on, we're back here again, the elevator in this one. Okay, right, I think we'll make this the final one that we watch in this episode. So this is Backrooms level 122 Mall, found footage. This is 7 minutes and 6 seconds. This will be the longest one we've watched so far. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, that's dark. That's not good. No. Oh, that totally looks like the friggin' level in a lot of Backrooms games where you get the bloody skin stealers. A lot of people call it the habitable zone, don't they? That seems to be the common name for that level that I'm thinking of in a lot of Backrooms laws. How did you come from that elevator? Because he must have spun the camera right around. Oh, is that a staircase? An escalator? Can you see where it goes? No, you can't. You're just going to get on there and trust that it doesn't lead into death or something equally horrifying. You know, obviously a lot of Backrooms and liminal space stuff always has that kind of dreamlike quality to it. You know, I've had weird dreams before with escalators in them. I once had a dream. It was like a hillside covered in woodland at night, but for some reason it had escalators going up it. Really weird. Random anecdote. But I look back on that, I can still sort of picture that dream in my head, even though it was probably years ago. That probably would be the sort of thing you would see in a liminal space game. Oh, here we go. Looks like we're about to get into the mall, or shopping centre as we call them here in the UK. Ooh. Hello, hello. There's going to be something nasty in here. Having the pool down the centre with all like the vegetation, the greenery on it, actually reminds me, and that ceiling above with the skylight, the arched skylight, does actually remind me of a place in the UK that has sections in it that are quite sort of a bit similar to that. Not entirely, that looks like it's in better days. You ever been to the Trafford Centre here in the UK, ladies and gentlemen, up in the north of England? It's basically a big department store shopping centre. But technically I've only been to it once and I was a teenager at the time. But it had those kind of like long hallways with these sort of arched glass ceiling, I think. Something like that. But then with like sort of fountains and pools and greenery down the middle, with obviously all the retail units along the sides. That is not the symbol for a restroom. That's a lot of dirt. And quite possibly something altogether more sinister in there. Let's not go into the restroom then. Never mind. In typical horror movie fashion, our protag is going to go straight towards the danger. Oh. A TV. This is giving bad vibes. Don't do it, protag. Get out of there. I knew it. Oh. Oh, it changed. You're now in a subway. Okay. Oh god, what's in here? What are you running from? Okay. Did he fall over? Well, we don't know what was pursuing him, but he seemed to be very much running from something. Is this picking up speed? That's going very, very fast. Do you want to be on that thing? That's the question. I thought I saw something up ahead then, but there isn't. It's just the lighting. Good sound design. Is it just infinite? An infinite subway train? You just seem to be going constantly forward. Oh, you can see it like curving as it goes around the corners. Very clever. Oh. There is a human figure there. Oh, be careful, buddy. Methinks that's not a person. It's got no face. Yeah, get out of there. Oh. You glitched? Did he end up back at the start? It's bacteria. It's the classic Backrooms monster. Oh.
Regenerative farming is...
God, I don't care about regenerative farming, especially not with solar power and all that. I guess that's probably it then for that particular episode for the mall. There wasn't really much mall in it, but that was pretty good. It's definitely really showing, I suppose, Ruster's skills developing over time. The ability to create something much, much longer. God damn, I have to watch a fucking PlayStation advert of 15 seconds as well. God, don't you just hate these freaking stupid, bloody, non-skippable adverts? Do you know what the worst one is? Has anyone else got that Paramount commercial? The one with the mountain goat? That purposefully is like, oh no, you can't skip this video, and it takes the skip option off screen. That one, that is taking the piss. That friggin' advert, that. The sooner that one gets off YouTube, the better. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will watch this one, I think, in the next episode. I think we'll do, a couple of episodes, just to divide them up like that. So we watched quite a few good ones there. So let's have a jump cut here, and we'll have some concluding thoughts in a moment. 1 second, all. Well, so that was our first set of Ruster Backrooms videos, and yeah, some of those definitely felt like they were connected in terms of the story, as evidenced by, the date in the footage, the name, Lucas C, and some of them were a bit zany, of course, with the one researcher being like, dude, check out my moves, and the one guy who got sucked into the arcade machine, very strange. I mean, the Backrooms, I think, has always had an element of surrealism in some of its, depictions and all that. And Lord knows there are certainly some very surreal depictions of it online on YouTube. So, some of Ruster's content felt like it leaned a bit more into that. But other aspects of the, some of that content felt like it definitely leaned much more into a grittier horror angle, particularly towards the end there with Maul. I thought that was quite a good one, actually. Yeah, I think probably my favourite one there probably was the Maul one, just because it sort of started out in a creepy environment, then transitioned into the mall itself, and then suddenly kind of subverts your expectations a bit with a TV screen. It goes blank, the guy turns around, suddenly finds, oh shit, we're not in the mall anymore, we're now in the subway. He then gets onto the train, he's wandering for a while, he comes across that strange faceless figure that pursues him, he runs away, glitches through into, what looks like kind of the starting area again, and then the friggin' bacteria comes after him, and presumably gets him, who knows. So yeah, that felt very fleshed out, that one. There was much more to it. So, good stuff there, Ruster. That was quite enjoyable overall. I also quite liked the city one, the way you sort of played around with the sort of physical geometry of it, with the, you know what I mean, where it's folding and warping, and then there was the thing going overhead, stuff like that. It was very, very strange and very surreal, and made for quite something interesting. So yeah, some of those videos I think definitely did do a good job of kind of subverting the audience expectations a bit, in terms of, keeping you a bit on your toes as to what happens next. Like the mall one, also obviously the city one when the flock of crows just appeared. That was not what I was expecting to happen, but actually it kind of fits because it's weird, it's anomalous and strange. Yeah, so there was some good stuff in there, and I quite enjoyed it. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what the remaining ones are actually like. There's some very interesting looking monsters coming up in some of the subsequent videos, by the looks of it. So yeah, it should get either it's going to be very surreal and zany, or it's going to be quite tense and creepy, or maybe a combination of those things. We'll have to see. Gosh, yeah. not much else really for me to say. I mean, yeah, like I say, some of those videos didn't feel like they were connected to one another. Some of them did, some of them didn't. I mean, that, like, SCP-1731 one, that's the only time the SCP angle seems to have really come into it. So, unless the assumption is that all of the other videos, they are SCP researchers, just checking out other areas of the Backrooms and all that, and maybe kind of like the Backrooms Lost tape. It's the SCP Foundation using this liminal space as a way to contain monsters and SCPs, hence 173 being in there. I'm sort of curious though, what came first? Was it this video, or this set of videos, including the SCP-1731, or was it the Backrooms Lost Tape Chapter 2? Because obviously the Backrooms Lost Tape Chapter 2, which I've done a playthrough of here on the channel, you know, if you've played that one also starts with you in the traditional Backrooms, and you come across SCP-173 in there. So I'm sort of curious which came first. Was this one, was this SCP-173 video that we saw here, was that inspired by the Backrooms Lost Tape, or actually did this come first, and actually the Backrooms Lost Tape either was inspired by this, or maybe just coincidentally, because it decided also to go for the SCP angle, maybe it also decided to have 173 there as well. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure someone out there probably knows the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe even the, maybe even Ruster themselves. Maybe they can answer if they're interested in commenting down below on this video. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, was there anything else interesting there that's worth just talking about before I start to wrap up? Again, kind of like Backrooms Merchant, I feel like we did see a bit of a progression. I mean, I've already mentioned this, I think, but it definitely felt like we saw a progression in their skill as they tried new things with each video. So like the first couple were just very sort of straightforward, a character exploring a liminal environment. Then obviously you get to the third one and it starts to bring in actual entities, sightings of them. So yeah, then you ultimately get to the later ones that are much more substantial, where this feels like there's a bit more of a plot unfolding. So indeed, yeah, definitely feels like there's a progression there going on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's really anything else for me to say specifically about those Ruster videos that we just watched there. In the meantime though, like I say, what I might actually do, since I've got a bit of time, is possibly just record my reaction to the remaining videos in the playlist, and then that way I've got both episodes recorded. I can start working on editing them pretty much straight away, more or less. In the meantime, obviously I mentioned Kane Pixels earlier in the video. Like I say, I have emailed his public email address that he has on his YouTube channel. That was a couple of weeks ago though. I've not had any response. And like I say, part of me is just wondering, should I necessarily just wait to see if he explicitly gives me permission? Because, you know, you look online, there's tons of people who've reacted to his content, so every indication I've seen is that even though Kane Pixels hasn't formally stated he's okay with people doing reactions, I don't know, the fact that there's a lot of people reacting to them and they've not had content ID claims or anything suggests that Kane Pixels is not bothered about it. So I may just bite the bullet and do reactions to the Kane Pixels Backroom series, upload them, and if at any point down the line Kane Pixels decides he's not okay with people doing reaction content, I'll just, private and potentially even remove them from YouTube if need be. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I always prefer to have explicit written permission with these Backrooms videos from their creators, because I know like some of these creators, even though they get a fair number of views, they're not necessarily very big or as well known as Kane Pixels. So it's just nice sometimes to actually have that written, consent from these creators to say, yes, we are happy, or I am happy for you to do reactions of this kind to your content and all that. Similarly, Lost in the Hyperverse, not had a response from them either. So that one I'm a bit less sure about whether I should just react to them or not, and then just see, if they're not happy with that, private and remove it at a later juncture. I don't know. We'll see. So yes, just a bit of additional news, updates, that kind of thing. So yeah, after I've recorded Ruster's content, or rather not recorded Ruster's content, but recorded my reactions to Ruster's content, The next channel that I actually have in mind is one called Vaporama Vision, who has a few sort of pool rooms themed videos, and there's 3 videos in particular on their channel that I really want to watch. So yeah, that should be interesting. Some specifically pool room stuff. So we had a little bit of pool rooms in this one, but only a very short thing. And to be honest, we didn't really actually see many pools in particular. But yeah, okay, right, well, I think I'll probably wrap the episode up here then, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you'll stick around for episode 2, where we'll react to the remainder of Ruster's content. As usual, my social media links, Propagandist channel link, etc., are down in the video description for anyone interested. Propagandist channel link, incidentally, we're seeing a bit more activity on that at the moment. I'm getting back to doing some Ruby reactions, what with the first chapter of Ruby Dust Queen having released fairly recently, along with, actually finally getting a start on my retrospective non-blind Let's Watch of Ruby Volumes 1 to 4. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go check out the Propagandist channel link. And yeah, not much else for me to say other than leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everybody.
Looks like he slumped over in his chair, though. Library. Okay. Whoa! Go! Fuck! Jeez! What was that? We got... Fucking hell! God, I wasn't ready for that. Jeez, and the music's going crazy. Why the hell is the music going crazy? Bloody hell, oh God. Are you kidding me? Oh, lovely. Wait, have you got... He's got no head, everybody.